am I the asshole for ruining my husband's Christmas?
What the fuck is that little demon in there?
He does look kind of creepy.
Oh, there's one in the top center.
Yeah, there's top
what
one
the
too.
Fuck? Like fucking possessed Olaf. Why the fuck it'd be like that though?
I'm just confused where they got the eyes. Oh, the mouth.
What the fucking mouth? Welcome everybody to this week's podcast,
where we combine cones and conversation.
My name's Logan.
I'm Shawna.
And we are
your freezer friends. And it's been a minute.
It's been a minute for sure.
It's been
our bad.
Yeah, we took the week off for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But we recorded with Faith in advance.
Mm-hmm.
So it has been almost a month since we've sat down and recorded.
Yeah, it's
and I feel it. It feels like it's been a long time.
We have so much to talk about. We haven't done this in forever.
Yeah. Well, the last solo episode, we were about to celebrate your birthday.
Yes, we did Blue Moon.
Yeah.
And that Blue Moon was very blue moony.
Yeah, but we were blue. Anytime we've eaten that ice cream, we are blue.
Yeah, we ate a lot of that ice cream.
But yeah, so we did your birthday.
Yep.
We had 17 different celebrations, it feels like.
Yeah, so what did we do first? The
weekend before your birthday, we had my game.
Right.
That you went to.
Me and Tyler hung out.
Yep. And we did Texas Roadhouse. I think we talked about that already. Yeah. And then your actual birthday, we did dinner with your parents.
Mm-hmm.
And, I decorated the house, and you did gifts here, and then we went to dinner. And then that Saturday, what did we do? We went to the movies.
Oh, yes. We were supposed to go bowling and go to the movies. Yes. And we realized that bowling was $9,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah. Well, we were going to go because we go to
Wait. Do you think they'll ever sponsor us? I'm going to beat both those out.
We go to an unnamed movie theater that has a preview for one of its other locations that has a bowling alley.
Yeah.
And so we were like, yeah, we'll do that. We'll go bowling. We'll get dinner. We'll watch a movie. And then we looked up bowling, and 1 hour was like $95. And that wasn't including shoe rental or the movie or dinner. I was like, yeah. So we did that.
Yeah.
And then we had Thanksgiving. God, it feels like so long ago.
Yeah. I can't even, you're reaching so deep back, I don't have that much RAM. I don't have that much capacity to remember Thanksgiving. What did we went to my parents' house.
Yeah, we had 3 different Thanksgivings because we did your extended family on actual Thanksgiving. Yep. And then we hosted my family the day after Thanksgiving. Yep. And then we did your immediate family the Sunday following Thanksgiving.
Oh my goodness.
We ate so much turkey. I could not and then we had leftovers from hosting. So it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday we ate Thanksgiving dinner. And by Tuesday I was ready to throw up. I could not. The smell of turkey was pissing me off.
Yeah, it was a lot of turkey. But I don't think we had a bad Thanksgiving this year.
No, they were all very, very nice.
Yeah.
Really good food.
I mean, bad food. Sometimes, there's that one bad turkey that really sucks. We didn't have that this year.
Yeah. It was all really good this year. Was the turkey we had on actual Thanksgiving deep fried? Was all of it deep fried, or was only some of it?
I think only some of it was deep fried.
Okay, that turkey was really good. Your uncle made, your cousin made turkey, but they deep fried a turkey. I didn't know which one was deep fried.
I didn't try the deep fried one, I don't think.
I don't think I did either, but it was really good. We had no dry birds this year. It's heading into the Christmas season here.
Happy December. And
yes.
It's the second week of December, so much Christmas has happened in our house.
Yes.
It's fucking insane.
Christmas threw up in here. We had a vision, and we really made it happen.
I'll have to post picture or edit in pictures, but Shawna had a vision, and we executed to a T, and I think it's pretty crazy.
Well, I mean, so every year we do a Bronner's trip. We go up to Bronner's, and we get our we've gotten an ornament every year since we started dating. So this is year number 5. Well, we've been together for 4 years. This is our 5th Christmas now. So we got 5 little ornaments, and we've gone to Bronner's every year except for 2020. So we did our drive up there, got our sugar cookie lattes at Starbucks on the way, and listened to our Christmas music. And we went on a Friday, so it wasn't that busy, and got to walk around the whole store and
look at Christmas trees that were 9 times as expensive as anywhere else.
Way too expensive.
Oh, we found bubble lights. So my childhood, I'll edit in pictures again. My dad loved these bubble lights. These lights are, they just have little tubes of liquid basically on top of this like light bulb that like makes this liquid boil, and they're the most pretty thing on the planet. And we found them at Bronner's, and it brought back all the childhood memories, and I ended up buying some.
Yes, and they're very pretty. I had never heard of them, and he was like, "Can we find bubble lights?" I'm like, "What the hell is a bubble light?" But they're pretty cool.
Did not buy them from Bronner's because they were double the price.
For less, we found a small business on Amazon that was literally 18 bulbs for half the price of the 9 bulbs at Bronner's.
It was insane.
So, yeah, we did that, and oh my god, I guess we should talk about our Christmas tree debacle here.
Oh, okay.
Last year, I've always had a real Christmas tree. Last year was our first year, like our first Christmas in this house. It was our first year having an artificial tree. And we had his grandma's old tree. And we didn't know what it looked like. We just got it in a Tupperware, like not Tupperware, like the storage bins. Mm-hmm. And when we opened it up and set it up, it had 1 pre-lit with colored lights, and 2 was only 5 feet tall. So I think we've talked about this before, but I convinced Logan to get a 7.5-foot tree this year for our 8-foot tall ceilings. And we looked on Amazon and we found the perfect tree. Like, I shopped for a long time because I wanted it to be perfect, and we got it. It was supposed to be delivered in the right amount of time because we were decorating on December 1st. Like, we were doing our whole thing. We needed that tree.
Getting there on, like, December 1st. Like, it was like...
It had, like, 2 days before it was supposed to be here.
Yeah, we were pushing it.
But it would have been fine if it got here. And then we got a message that it's running late. And it wasn't even, like, running late, here's the new expected date. It just kept saying running late, and when we would check like FedEx, it like the label had just been created. Like, it still didn't even have a location yet.
Yeah, it never told us where it was until even when it got here. It never.
Yeah.
It was very weird.
So we got Logan got really worried because he's like, well, I'm just worried it's going to be like back ordered and we're not going to get this tree. And so I like when we were out on December 1st, like shopping for all of our stuff, I was like, can we just get a tree? Like, we were at Walmart, we're looking at trees. There's one there we had been looking at. It was 7 foot tall, pre-lit with the white lights. Like, let's just get it. So we bought that tree, brought it home, decorated, and then 3 days later, the Amazon one showed up.
Yeah.
So now we have to do a return for the tree. It's just sitting in my car waiting for the label to get here.
So we got 3 trees.
3 trees. But I'm really happy. We went into the stores with like a vision for our living room tree, and we came up with like a really pretty color scheme and bought ornaments specifically for that. And then the one in our room, which is the one with the colored lights, we bought colored lights. We put the colored ornaments, we put the bubble lights on there. Like, it's a little more like whimsical and nostalgic, and then our living room's a little more like classy.
Yeah, it looks really nice. I like that we have both.
Yeah.
Like, we have my colored tree that I never used to always get, but I also have a really pretty white, like...
See, I love both, so, like, having both makes me really happy.
I like how, like, we have, like, a really nice tree with all of our meaningful, like, ornaments on it. Like, it's really nice to... It is, like, our display tree. It is... Yeah. This one's more like our, like, party fun tree.
Right, yeah, and we have it on, like, in our room, and we put the little smart plug, so now right before we go to bed, he can turn it off with his phone, and it's really nice to have the tree just, like, sitting there all the time. But yeah, and then we did the hallway. The hallways are masterpiece. Was crazy. So we did the command strips are hanging with Christmas lights, tinsel, and ornaments. And we have gold, red, and green ornaments from last year. So we have like really classic Christmas colors, and it's kind of illuminated our whole hallway. Yeah.
I also set the classic living room Christmas tree on a timer. And she just... So this timer works from like 10 o'clock at night to like 6 o'clock in the morning. It's off, and then it's on when I go to work, and it's off for the rest of the day. But since you've been home, you just have the tree on all the time.
Yeah.
So I literally should just like keep this tree on all day and just fix the timer so she doesn't have to turn it on every single day. But
well, it's like, it's not a big deal. It was a great idea because last year, like, that was our biggest complaint is like we'd get home from work at 5 o'clock and plug in the tree, and it's like, oh, like, it's not really there's no point of having it on all day, and we want it on when we walk in the door. So like the timer idea was cool, but I'm currently like not at a job, so it's like I'm home. I'm not like the tree being off all day is annoying. Like literally today it was on and it shut off randomly at one point. Like the timer went off and I was just like, I'm home. I'm here. I don't need that tree off, but thanks, timer. Oh.
I'm sorry. I can unplug it.
Yeah. Well, and it's like, it is stuck. Like that timer outlet, the plug is stuck in there. I tried to unplug it yesterday and I could not get it out.
Well, I guess I'll work on that.
Yeah. So we have our Christmas Wonderland.
I love it in here.
It feels so cozy. First of all, this is our Christmas episode. Welcome. We haven't said that yet.
Murray Chrysler. We look super festive, can't you tell?
Yeah, I'm realizing the amount of black on the screen right now.
Should have wore red.
Yeah, it's okay. I want to get into this drink because I want to try it so bad. So, because this is our Christmas episode, we got a Christmas themed drink.
You hit that microphone so often.
It's in my way. So it's nothing special. It's just the Meyer Cranberry brand soda. It's limited edition. It smells amazing. So we're going to try that now because I really want to take a drink of this.
Cheers. I knew you were going to say that. It tastes like Grid Pop. But like bad. Kinda.
No. I think it tastes like it smells like fresh cranberries. It tastes like cranberry juice. It's just really carbonated.
Real bubbly. Like the small bubbles like carbonated water is.
Mm-hmm. It's really good. It like puckers your mouth in the way real cranberry juice does. Oh, but yeah, so we've our calendar you mentioned.
Yeah, we put together a calendar of all the Christmas movies we wanted to watch for every single day. And we put on, I guess, how far along are we? Like 3 days? Well,
it's the 7th of December, so we are 7 days in.
I didn't look at the calendar. But you're right.
But yeah, so we started with the Santa Claus movies was our first three because we were going to be decorating the house. And then we've kind of got... What?
I'm thinking about how I only thought that there was 3 days since December, even though we've watched like 20 movies.
But yeah, so we did the Santa Claus movies for decorating the house. And then we, like, this week has been all Christmas movies we haven't seen before. Mm-hmm. So we did Monday, we watched A Christmas Story for the first time, which was pretty good.
Really good.
Like, we liked it a lot.
It was so weird to like look at what the world looked like.
Yeah.
Like it was like 84 it came out.
I think it was 87.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The 80s.
Late 80s. And like you saw the different cars and like how people dressed and talked and then we realized like that's when like my parents were growing up and how crazy that is.
Right. Yeah. Like it was strange seeing like family dynamics. What?
You know, I just had a thought. It might have been made in the 80s, but is it in a time period that's later? I mean, earlier? Is it like us having a 90s Christmas movie right now? It was based in the 50s?
When is
fucking overthinking shit.
The radio orphan Annie decoder pin that Ralphie receives is the 1940 Speedomatic model, indicating that the movie takes place in December 1940.
So, yeah,
So it's set in the 40s, came out in the 80s.
Yeah.
So no, our parents weren't alive yet.
I just thought about the cars that were there, and I'm like...
That's not 80s, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the 50s. Or, like, obviously the 40s. Wow. Speaking of the 40s, we tried to watch Miracle on 34th Street and couldn't even get through the trailer.
No.
I'm sorry.
That was our Tuesday movie, and we were like, I don't know. We've kind of fallen off, to be honest.
I was just about to go into that. I finally convinced Shawna to watch the Fast and Furious movies with me.
I had never seen them. And then what? It was Saturday. So Saturday we got the house fully decorated. And then we sat down and just started watching a bunch of old movies. And what we watched, what was that one with Amanda Bynes?
She's All That. He's All That. She's All That.
I thought that one was She's the Man. Was that She's the Man? And then we watched She's All That because that had Freddie and Paul Walker and Matthew Lillard. Yeah, so we watched that, and then we were just like kind of on this like we wanted like 90s to early 2000s movies, and he pitched Fast and Furious
because of Paul Walker was in it, and she's never seen those, and it reminded me of the Fast and Furious movies, and I love the Fast and Furious movies.
And I did. I liked it. We watched 1 and 2 that first night. And then we've kind of just been working our way. We skipped Tokyo Drift because you said that comes later, technically.
I'm doing the movies in chronological order for her. So, even I don't know if that's the right way to watch them, but I'm going to watch them like this because I've always wanted to. And I thought it was a perfect opportunity since you were wanting to watch all of them.
Yeah.
We are going into Tokyo Drift now. So we just finished 7.
No, we finished 6.
We just finished 6 going into 7, and Tokyo Drift happens in between those.
Yeah.
Because,
So it's been kind of like, it's kind of been like, we definitely want to be watching Christmas movies, but at the same time, like, I'm ready to watch the next movie and see what happens. So it's kind of just been like, what are we in the mood for each night? And our Christmas movies are just piling up to be consumed on the weekends.
Watching them all together, they're really good movies.
I'm liking them. I will say we finally looked it up, but every movie that has happened, Logan has said this is the last one with Paul Walker in it. And we get to the end, and like literally, we watched 6 yesterday, and the whole time he was like, "This is the last one Paul Walker's in. I promise you. I know I keep saying that. I promise you." And it ends, and I'm like, "Well, what a beautiful spot for that to end for me." And he goes, "No, actually, he's in the next one. Sorry." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." Every movie he's done that.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. We finally figured it out, though.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I think tonight we should do one of our Christmas movies. We've been falling behind. We gotta catch up.
You know what we did watch, though, this recently was the Eddie Murphy movie.
Candy Cane Lane.
Candy Cane Lane. That was a crazy good movie. I love Eddie Murphy. I'm so glad that, like, he's still doing stuff. And that was funny, but like still, it was super funny, but like family friendly, very family friendly.
And it like we couldn't tell if it was supposed to be like a horror movie or not. Like we were like, what is this?
Like halfway through it, we're like, or like I guess the first like 20 minutes, we're like, is this about to get like really fucking scary? Because we didn't watch the trailer. Should we scoop these cones? It's been out for a minute.
Okay, so for our Christmas themed episode, we have gotten the Christmas ice cream.
Imagine that.
So we have Purple Cow Gingerbread Cookie. This is described as a cinnamon spice flavored ice cream with white icing swirl and graham crunch. Limited edition. It looks interesting. It's like tan with like little brown specks, which now when reading it, I'm realizing that's the graham cracker pieces.
I'm going to like this a lot, probably.
I think I'm going to like it too.
I'm watching The Giver right now on Netflix since Shawna just got home from the salon. Spent my time watching The Giver. I'm halfway through it right now, and I fucking love those books. I bought those books. I've listened to those books. They're really good. Well, the first one is. The other two, kind of whack. To be completely honest, kind of whack. But movie's good. Do you ever remember reading that in school?
I don't think I did, if I'm being honest.
It's about this whole cult that like has like found a way to like dispose of all the memories and just give them to one person to hold on to. So this one person remembers everything in all of history, and he's the only one that feels that. And the only ones that like is like he's like a normal person just dealing with all those memories. He's giving all these memories to Jonas, the main character, so he can have relief from all like the pain and suffering that he's been dealing with for all these years. Throughout the movie, like he starts learning like what color is, and like the whole movie like slowly progresses from completely black and white into full color. And because Jonas is learning all of the colors and learning everything about humanity and everything like that, and he's understanding that the world is beautiful and everything like that, and it's quite amazing.
Interesting.
Yeah. This is really good. It tastes like gingerbread. Mm-hmm. And I really like the graham cracker pieces.
I don't mind them as much as I thought I would.
Because you don't have to chew them.
No, it's almost like a graham cracker dust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was kind of confused. Because you know what gingerbread tastes like. And I was trying to imagine it in my mind, but you can never prepare yourself for how strong gingerbread is. And like going into a cold ice cream, I was not expecting that flavor. But as soon as, like, it wasn't unpleasant. It was just like, whoa. Well, should we rate these?
Oh, yeah, we totally should. 5.
5?
I'm going to
finish it first.
I'm going to finish it.
Always say that.
I'm going to finish it.
I think I'm going to go 3.5.
What?
I don't think it's bad. It's not my favorite.
It has the same like cookie dough texture that I like though.
I don't have issue with the texture. I just am not, I don't know. It does taste like ginger. It's doing what I want it to. I just don't know that I want a gingerbread ice cream.
I fucking love cookies.
Yeah, you do.
Could we have a cookie spin-off combining cookies and conversations?
If you're going to make all the cookies.
Okay. This time next year, we're going to have at least one podcast in December where we try out different Christmas cookies.
Okay.
Mark our word. I think it'd be fun. I like cookies.
Whoa, there's full icing chunks.
Whoa.
Look at the hard chunk of icing. Interesting.
I haven't found one of those yet.
Okay, should we get into the first game I have prepared for us?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so since it's Christmas, I wanted to do a Christmas bracket situation here. So I have created for us 5 little brackets of different Christmassy themed things, and I have found 4 examples of each, and I figured we could fight them down to a winner. Okay. So audio only listeners, apologies. This is a very visual thing. I will post all of our finished bracket pictures on our Instagram at Freezer's Friends Pod.
To be fair, there's video on both platforms that we post, so you should be able to see it.
Yeah, okay. There we go. All right, so for our first bracket, we're going to look at gingerbread houses. With each one of these brackets, so I have a bunch of gray squares. They're just placeholders. So we're going to do the 2 on the left to become a winner, the 2 on the right to get a winner, and then we'll put those 2 against each other to get our final winner at the bottom.
Okay.
So with our gingerbread houses, between the 2 on the left, what one do you think is your favorite? We've got the top one being, well, they're both just classic brown gingerbread house. The top one has a lot of icing work, classic white and green. The bottom one looks a little more like log cabin. It's got some icicles, a big old wreath.
Does the one on the bottom left have a snowman up front?
Yeah, it looks like it's got a snowman and maybe even a Santa on that wreath. Can I watch this?
I mean, that's pretty pimpin'. I kind of like that. No, it's a big bird.
It's a big bird.
It's a big bird. That's totally my favorite.
Really? Of course it would be. With the bird.
The birds at Target, the little ones. God. Oh, babe, there's some at work.
Oh, God.
By the coffee machine.
Of course there is.
God, I love those birds. Jim suggested to put shelves all along the ceiling of my studio and put all the birds. Oh,
that's terrifying.
I know. I thought the same thing, but I thought it was really funny.
No, that's so many birds. I personally liked the top one. I like all the icing work on this one. Let me enlarge this one. Look at that.
I understand, but I think the bird got me. And I kind of like the log cabin feel.
Okay, so then the 2 on the right. Let me make this guy bigger so we can look at him.
I truly don't think I like either of them.
Well, this one, so the top one we've got, it's pink gingerbread.
I like the little gingerbread man on top. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's got a little gingerbread man. I like this gingerbread garland going on over the door here. I think that's really pretty.
It is pretty. You know what?
It's almost like a little, oh, you know what it is? It's a little birdhouse. And these are little pine cones.
Interesting. Well, birds, you got me.
Oh my God, no. I personally like the top one. I think I like the little gingerbread garland going on. I like the candy cane theme of it all.
But I like the birdhouse, so what do we do now?
Well, I liked this top one and you like that one, so I'm going to take the win on this one.
That's not how that works!
What do you mean? I fully conceded to yours on the last one. I liked this one more.
You're supposed to convince me why yours is the best. How is it supposed to win if there's no competition?
Well, your only reason for liking the other one is birds. Can you convince me why you like it other than bird?
That was a fantastic argument. No, you're right. You can move yours over.
This isn't a bird competition. All right.
But to be honest, I'm still going with my first one.
Outruling the fact that it's a bird, though. Can you fairly, between these two, between the log cabin and the pink one,
look at the piping that was done on that log cabin. It looks like logs. Kind of like hot dogs, but still like logs a little bit.
There is no argument on this one. I also did like that one more.
Wow.
So our winner is the little bird log cabin. All right, our next one. We've got snowman.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, so we got a top one. He's got little Christmas tree glasses. It looks like a little green cup hat. The bottom one, tiny little guy. This bottom one actually doesn't even look like snow.
I think it just melted. Oh, it's not.
It's like a little trash bag. It's like trash bags.
Is it leaves?
Probably. Interesting.
Interesting indeed. Well, I'm going to go with the first one since these actually snow.
I know. I like the look of this one. I love this guy's glasses, though. Honestly, you know what? His glasses take the win. His face is kind of silly. All right. On the right, we have an Olaf remake and a cute little guy that's upside down.
I like the guy that's upside down.
I do, too. I like the creativity of it.
We made a snowman that looked a lot like him, just right side up.
He got the little boots. He's so silly. I love it.
Like fucking possessed fucking Olaf up there,
Yeah,
though.
the Olaf is actually kind of creepy.
Why the fuck it'd be like that though?
I'm just confused, like, where they got the
mouth?
eyes. Oh, the mouth.
What about the fucking mouth?
Well, it's probably felt or something cut. Oh, I don't like it. That's like a cursed image, honestly. All right, so between our cool glasses and our upside down guy, what are we feeling for our winner?
Upside down guy.
I agree. He's so cute.
Chester was a snowman. That would be him.
Just a silly, goofy guy. All right, our next bracket, Christmas cookies.
Are those macaroons up there?
What one?
The Christmas trees.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, no, the stripes are throwing me off. It looked 3D. It looked like those like sections were round. Oh, they are. They are stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, it's like 3 cookies stacked on top of each other with
cookie
frosting.
sandwich, triple decker.
And then this looks like it's a little bit more of like cookie pieces stuck together with icing on top to make a tree.
I'm going to do the top left.
I agree. I like this. I kind of want to make these.
Imagine those were sugar cookies. They have
That's
to be
probably what they are.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That has to be, because you have to make 3 different size cookies that are perfectly going to stack on each other. That's some precision there.
Or you could cut them. I guess what you could do is find cookie cutters that were all like 3 different circles.
Yeah.
I bet that's how they did it.
Probably.
Those look too perfect just to be like hand cut, you know?
Interesting.
Does that take a value away from it for you?
No, I'm truly just trying to figure out how I'm going to make these.
Is it sugar cookie or gingerbread man on the bottom right?
These jackets?
Yeah.
I don't know what type of cookie it is. It looks like it might, well, I actually can't tell. This is all frosting, but.
What type of cookie it is important to me.
Well, I thought we were just judging the decorations. Can't taste that cookie.
But the reason that it won for me is because I could imagine how it tasted.
Oh my god. Okay, so we've got little Santas. I think they're both sugar cookies. So can you just judge based on
They
what
have
they are?
marshmallow beards.
They look like little frosting tipped beards.
That'd be pretty good too.
Little Santas and then little sweaters. And we've got, of the sweaters, a Santa Claus jacket, the elf jacket, the Grinch, and then 4 different little ugly Christmas sweaters. I think I like the sweaters. I like the creativity of them. I want this one with the lights on it.
It's actually kind of hard. I like them both.
They are both really cute.
Craftsmanship, if we're going on that, sugar cookies probably win. But it is really impressive how those snowmen or the Santas look so similar to each other.
When you say sugar cookie, do you mean the jackets win?
Yeah, the jackets win.
All right, so now we've got the jackets against the stacked trees. This is hard. I like them both. They're both such a level of creativity. I think the craftsmanship of the jackets is definitely higher than the precision execution of the
circles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's more like they painted on those cookies, basically.
And royal icing's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
The details on this white sweater right here,
Pretty crazy.
that took so long.
The Grinch is pretty crazy, too.
Yeah, how thin that mouth is. Crazy.
I guess we don't know how big those cookies technically are. But how big are cookies?
Still,
no, I'm saying it's not a giant cookie. Like, that was really good work that they've done because it's not a giant cookie. That's what I was saying.
So we're voting the jackets?
Yeah.
All right. And now we have Christmas trees. Let me tell you, when you look up elaborate Christmas trees or just like Christmas tree contests, you get a wide variety.
Of really bad and really good?
Yes. Yeah, because some people just shove so much shit on a tree and call it elaborate, but like there's no execution there. All right, so our first tree is
What?
So it looks like it's probably a flocked tree. It's got a snowman on top, a bow,
It has arms.
I don't know why he's got 4 arms, because he does have 2 branches on each side sticking out. Did you finish?
Yeah, automatic 5.
Automatic 5.
That's why I said you really don't like this one, because I beat you to it.
I'm working on it. Yeah, it's blue bow, blue hat, blue elements. I like it. I like the theme.
I don't. It looks horrible. It's
oh my God.
The worst. Who would do that?
Our second tree on the side is we got a gingerbread man garland and a gingerbread house on the top.
Why is there's like one gingerbread like underneath that green globe that looks like it's just photoshopped in?
This one?
Yeah. What the fuck is that little demon in there?
He does look kind of creepy.
Oh, there's one in the top center.
Yeah, this top
what
one
the
too.
Fuck?
Yeah, it looks like they're like stuffy gingerbread men.
They're kind of creepy. I don't like them. So do I want creepy ass snowman or creepy ass gingerbread man? I feel like I can get away with from the snowman a lot easier if he was attacking me. If these like were horror monsters, I'd pick the gingerbread house.
I'm in agreement. I just can't with that comment. Our next one, I try to go a little bit more like classic Christmas for these ones. So we've got...
You mean you didn't do possessed trees twice?
No. So what do we got? This one looks another flocked tree. It looks like they've got fake snow in there. I love the little red bows.
I never liked this fake snow.
Really?
Yeah. But I guess that's kind of what it looks like in nature. But like, are trees ever that full of snow? I mean, maybe, I guess.
Have you been in a forest?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So where I grew up, like next to his house, there's a guy there named Terry, and he had like 3 rows of pine trees in like his backyard. That was like a little woods, and we used to go back there and like walk around and see all the snowy pine trees. Yeah, but it was only like, I don't know, probably 3 trees width wide, so like it wasn't like a lot of property to explore, but it was my little wonderland for a little bit. We didn't go there very often because we didn't want to bother Terry, but
This is good, the meltier it gets.
I really liked it. I don't understand why you like melty ice cream. I don't get that.
I love it. I don't like to have to bite into it. I want it to like melt. That was the dumbest thing I ever said. I know what I mean. The next tree. I actually really like this. There's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a gold like ribbon wrapped around, and then there's like red plaid and black and white striped ribbon also tucked into it. Like, it doesn't look like there's any ornaments. It's just fully decorated in ribbon. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like it.
I like the fullness it's giving.
I don't really want it in my house, though. I want ornaments on my tree. Like, I see that as like more of a, like you walk into a store type of Christmas tree. But between the two, I think the bottom one is also better, I think.
I do like this one a lot. I like the ribbons on trees, honestly. Like the big ribbons like this.
Man, possessed gingerbread or a peaceful, beautiful tree? Wonder who's going to win.
I personally like the peaceful ribbon.
Yeah, I agree. Those fucking gingerbread men are fucking creepy.
Yeah, I don't... Zooming in on them, I was like, oh. All right, our last bracket here. Christmas cakes. Oh my goodness, there are so many cute ones.
Who has Christmas cakes?
What do you mean?
I've never I don't think I've ever been to a Christmas...
I literally have made a Christmas cake before.
When?
The one I took to your family's house like 2 years ago. The giant one with the candy canes on the sides and all the piping on the top. Do you remember?
Yeah. I've only been to one event in my entire life with a Christmas cake.
It's just like if you want a cake and you decorate for Christmas.
But I'm a big cookie guy, so maybe there was cake and I was just distracted by cookies because there's so many cookies. You know, I'm kind of excited for this season. The chocolate covered pretzel rods. Oh, this is so good.
I can't wait for your mom's fudge.
Yeah.
The first year we were dating, I guess it would have been the second year we were dating, like, because it was the first Christmas I spent at your family's house. And your mom makes 2 different types of fudge.
Peanut butter and just regular chocolate.
And I ate so much of that fudge that for like a week after, when I sweat, it smelled like fudge. Like, I was at the gym smelling fudge.
Yeah, some of the best fudge.
It's so good.
Everybody raves about it. It's one of my favorite things of all time. It's one of those things that she does best.
I gotta learn how to make it.
Yeah, for sure.
I bet it's so easy. Fudge is such a simple recipe. You wouldn't think it is. I saw a recipe for Oreo fudge that I think I'm gonna make.
sometimes people make popcorn balls for Christmas. That's going to be, if that happens, that's going to be a good time.
And those are good popcorn balls. Christmas cake. So the top one, we've got a white cake with a beautiful wreath on top with little gingerbread men and a bow. And the bottom cake, it's a gingerbread brown cake with, it's like cascading gingerbread men and swirls with an icing drip on it.
Yeah, the ice cream. It looks like it's a gingerbread river.
Yeah, I really like this one.
It's like gingerbread men. Wow.
Look how pretty that is. I want to make this. I want to make all of these. It's so cool. The wreath is very pretty too.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, but
I like the gingerbread men more. I'm just complimenting the.
Yeah, I think the gingerbread is just much nicer.
It's so aesthetically pleasing.
I think I already have my answer.
For the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, so for the top one, it's a white cake with a Christmas tree piped on the side and little snowflakes, and then the bottom is a white cake with different Christmas characters on top with a strand of lights wrapping around the side.
I like the top one.
You like the top one, really?
Yeah.
I do. I like the top one too. I like the elegant of it.
I don't like how corny.
It is. It does feel corny. I appreciate. This is all fondant work.
That's crazy.
You can tell those are fondant. The cake's fondant. I don't know if the little light bulbs are fondant, but that string definitely is fondant.
3D. Like if you look on the side of the cake.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
That's crazy.
I do agree that I like the top one as the winner. But that bottom one that's an insane amount of work. Okay, so between our gingerbread river and our elegant Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
I like the gingerbread more.
Convince me.
Convince you? This one just has my heart. I think it is it's aesthetic and whimsical at the same time. You've incorporated the meltiness of gingerbread icing.
Do you know what it reminds me of? The Christmas Land and Sharkboy and Lava Girl.
Yeah.
Or like the Candyland.
Candyland, yeah. That's what it feels like. This is like a little river of gingerbread icing.
Okay, Sharkboy and Lava Boy it is.
Sharkboy and Lava Boy.
Dude.
All right, so there we go. We got our 5 winners now. I'll post those on Instagram. I don't know, so everybody can look at those. I don't know.
Yeah, and there's video on Spotify and YouTube, so you can just glance at it once and
Are you ready for an Am I the Asshole?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna apologize. It's not ice cream themed.
How dare you?
I have found us a Christmas themed Am I the Asshole? I found this one last week, and I have been fuming about it, wanting to read it to you for so long. It's a longer one than normal. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Am I the asshole for ruining my husband's Christmas? My female 29, husband male 33, is the breadwinner, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. We used to both work, but due to medical problems, I couldn't keep working. As a result, I don't have what they call fun money or money to spend however I want. My husband gives me money only to spend on the house or the kids, but that's that. I might borrow money here or there to try to figure out something if I need essential stuff like hygiene products. This Christmas, my husband gave me $600 as my Christmas gift. I freaked out thinking I now have to get him a decent gift to match his, so I went shopping and got him the most affordable thing on his wish list, which was a $180 pair of sneakers with his favorite color. I didn't show him the gift until we visited his parents' house for Christmas, and when it was time for gift opening, he opened the gift, saw the sneakers, and looked extremely, extremely upset, like he was about to blow up. I asked, "What's up?" and he said, "Why in the blue hell I decided to waste money and get him sneakers, aka the cheapest gift on his wish list." I said it's all I could afford, and he literally lashed out and said, "Bullshit, I gave you $600. That's about the right price for a new gaming console, and it was right there at the top of my wish list."
So he didn't give her money for Christmas. He gave her money for his Christmas.
Gift, yeah. Here's your gift. Go spend it all on me.
Oh my fuck. Is there more?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck him.
He said it in front of his parents. It was so awkward. I felt so horrible. I wanted to disappear. But I apologized and said I was sorry, but I had other stuff I needed to buy and money wasn't enough. He took it as I was blaming him for not giving me enough money and picked an argument with me about how wasteful and financially irresponsible I am. Otherwise, I wouldn't be struggling with money for long. I disagreed and said I don't have a salary due to medical issues, not being irresponsible. Also told him he could get the gaming console himself since he has money, but he got all dramatic and ranted about how he wouldn't because then he'll be judged for getting anything for himself. His parents tried to get involved, but he straight up told me how disappointed he was and said that I ruined his Christmas, then went upstairs and avoided talking to me until we got back and the whole argument restarted. He kept repeating that he was disappointed that I ruined his Christmas for him, saying good job screwing up, even after I pointed out how rude it was for him to react like that in front of his parents. He's wanting an apology at the moment and still upset about what I did. Am I the asshole?
You need to fucking leave.
Yeah. There is an edit. Do you want to hear the edit?
Do you think she's the asshole?
No.
Absolutely not.
No, and she was voted not the asshole.
Okay, go ahead.
She says, edit, for the record, edit, for the record, he used to own an Xbox, but it got broken like 3 years ago, and he didn't want to get himself a new one, saying that there are more important things to focus on. I get why he was disappointed, but argued with him about the kids' gifts as well, since that matters too. Also, I bought gifts for my family members, so I'm not sure if I was right to do that knowing money is tight. My mother-in-law got an expensive gift from him, and so did the rest of the family.
I don't think she needed the edit. I think she almost ruined it.
I don't think she did.
It was just a good story.
Yeah, well, she came in to say more. I just think, like, if you're gonna agree in a relationship, like, okay, you're gonna be the breadwinner, I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom and take care of the kids. Yeah. It is literally financial abuse to not give her money for bare necessities. Like she said, I literally need to ask for money for personal hygiene products. That is insane.
Yes.
So for her Christmas gift to be, here's money, and him giving it to her with the expectation that he's now gonna, like, she's gonna turn around and spend that money on something for him, and getting mad that she decided to spend it on a gift for him, gift for other people, and then got a couple things she probably needed.
The fact that she still got him a gift
with her Christmas money,
yeah, is insane.
Like, and for him to say that he can't get himself a gaming console because it's something that, like, money shouldn't be spent on, well, then why are you expecting her to spend money on it?
Yeah.
Like,
what?
I just don't understand. That one made me so mad.
Yeah, he's an awful. She needs to leave. She needs to go. How do you do that to someone?
I can't. There's so many stories like that just get me so heated of, like, just like to make the mutual decision that I can't work anymore, you're going to support our family. That does not mean that you get total fucking control over the money always, and I have to, like, literally beg for money to go buy my own soap.
Yeah, you have to be a team.
It just blows my mind. Like, and what a man-child to sit there and, like, throw this hissy fit in front of his parents, even, like, he feels no shame over this.
I don't understand all these guys, like making all these scenes in front of their families. Like, how do you embarrass your significant other like that?
Well, and it's embarrassing for themselves too. Like, definitely embarrassed. Like, if you acted like that, I would be embarrassed, but, like, it's embarrassing because you're embarrassing. It's not like I did something wrong and I'm embarrassed. It's like you are so embarrassing that I'm embarrassed to be with you.
Yeah. Gross.
Okay, so I guess before we end this episode, we have a lot of business to address here.
Yes.
So life's crazy. I'm currently in the process of starting a new job. And the holidays are here, and we've got a bazillion birthdays and Christmas parties and all of the things.
Yeah.
So we have made the executive decision to only put out this episode in December, and we will be back first week of January.
Yeah.
And with that, we are going to be starting a new bi-weekly schedule. So instead of every week, we're going to post every other week. So that way we can get more quality content out. We feel overwhelmed in the editing process, and it's hard to, like, I come up with all these ideas and we don't have time to film them, and then he doesn't have time to edit them properly. So we think that if we do a bi-weekly, we'll be able to get you longer episodes, better quality content, better editing, because we'll have more time to work on them and show them the love they deserve with each episode.
Yeah.
And we're also going to switch to a Sunday release. Because Fridays is hard for us to release on. We have so much going on, and it makes it hard to get everything up, make sure everything's operating, to be able to interact with you guys. Like, Fridays are work and salon and games, and they just are so overwhelmed. So we think if we do Sundays, we'll be able to better interact with listeners as it comes out, and like our posts and everything, we'll be able to get that out there and be able to talk to you guys a little bit more. So
yeah, it's going to make editing a whole lot easier, and like you said, spending the time to actually make it quality. The last couple episodes were admittedly pretty rushed, and I feel bad about that, but I just need a little bit more time in between the two to make them really nice and actually like do justice.
Yeah. So what does that put our next episode? Okay, so our first episode back will be January 7th. That'll be our Sunday release, and then we will be back 2 weeks after with the next installment of our New Year podcast here.
Crazy.
Yeah. So enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your New Year's.
Yeah.
We are going to spend time with our families and
go
really
spend time
enjoy
with
this
yours.
time.
Go be happy somewhere.
Go be happy somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes. You can keep up with us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Freezer Friends Pod. Email us at freezerfriendspod@gmail.com.
Yep.
Yes, we're going to start taking flavor suggestions, definitely. If anyone wants to go ahead and comment anywhere, email us. We want flavor suggestions for ice cream.
We got tons of new other guests.
Yeah, we have more guests, new studio setup coming soon. When we come back, we're going to be better than ever. That's the plan.
Yeah.
So, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Bye, guys.
Stay cool. Our premise is melting.